Hello, my name is Liz. I'm from Minot, North Dakota, and this is my testimony. Scars remind us of where we've been. They don't have to dictate where we're going. That is my favorite quote from the show Criminal Minds. I joined Bishop Ryan's SADD in 2007 as a freshman. The only reason I joined was because my friend Rachel said it would be good for me. I was having a tough time with things that were going on in my home life, as well as at school. For the next 2 years after that, I continued to make destructive decisions. I was drinking and even began to harm myself. During my junior year of high school, there was a car accident and a young girl from the next town over died. My friend Macy, who was a Northern Lights Advisory Board member, or what we call NLAB member, started to struggle because she was friends with this young girl who had passed away. Macy asked me to come along with her to the NLAB meeting she had to go to in New Rockford. While I was at the NLAB meeting, I felt so welcomed by everyone. People were asking if I would run for NLAB next year, and I just kept pushing them away because I could not see the leader in myself that they could. By the end of that year, I had put my application for NLAB in after hearing and seeing what great things could be in my life, and I wanted better for myself as well. William Faulkner once said, "Don't bother just being better than your contemporaries or your predecessors. Try to be better than yourself." I was blessed to receive a spot on the NLAB and had started to cope with things in a healthy manner. I was moving forward with my life and loved the great support system and family that SADD had become for me. In the summer of 2010, I caused a car accident by hydroplaning into the back of another car. My friend who was with me broke her wrist and had to be rushed to the hospital. That night, I had many people tell me that it was my fault and that my friend would probably never speak to me again. I was overcome with guilt and began to backslide. When I came forward later that year asking for help to stop self-harming, the SADD community was there with open arms and encouragement to get me through it. 2 of my close NLAB friends asked to write the word "not" on my arm where I had cut myself, so it would read "not my fault" instead of just "my fault." SADD stayed with me wherever I went, even after I moved to Washington State in 2011 after graduating high school. When hard times came around once again, like the passing of our dear friend Gerard Schuchard, the SADD community was there with support, love, and comfort. Ohana means family, and family means nobody gets left behind or forgotten. Many of you know that quote from the movie Lilo and Stitch, but I also want you to know that SADD is my Ohana, and it can be yours too. Thank you.